Thanks for tuning in to Say What Now? Reddit Stories. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to turn on those notifications. And now, on to the story of Am I Overreacting? Quote, My sister charged me to attend her wedding, and now I'm the villain for not going. End quote. She goes on to say, I honestly never thought I'd be the person, the one feuding with a sibling over wedding drama. But here I am, feeling heartbroken, confused, and weirdly guilty for something that to me just doesn't feel right. So, some context. My older sister is getting married soon. We used to be pretty close. I've always looked up to her. She's the type who gets things done, really career driven, stylish, charming, basically the golden child. I've always been more low key, still in school working part time, trying to keep my head above water financially. But despite our differences, I was genuinely thrilled when she got engaged. I love weddings. I was excited to help out, to celebrate, to maybe even cry a little during the vows. But the excitement did not last. The weirdness started a few months into her wedding planning. One day she called and said she and her fiance had came up with a cool and modern idea. They were asking all family members to contribute financially to the wedding. Not like, hey, can you help me with a task or pay for your own travels and dress, which I expected to do, of course, but literally, everyone attending needs to help cover the cost of the wedding itself. They're calling it a shared celebration, as if that makes it less awkward. And when I asked what contribute meant, she sent over an actual spreadsheet. I kid you not. It had suggested family shares broken down by household. My share, you ask? Over $700. For what? A portion of the catering, decorations, part of the DJ costs, and a slice of venue ambiance, whatever that means. And this was just for attending. I'm not even in the bridal party. I'm not even doing a reading or anything. Apparently, her fiance's family is totally on board with this. They're more well off, I guess, and they've already sent their contributions, which added to the pressure. It felt less like being invited to a family wedding and more like being billed for a destination party I never asked to co host. I tried to talk to her about it gently because I understand how brides can get. I said it makes me uncomfortable, that I wasn't sure I could afford it, and maybe if the budget was tight, they could consider scaling back the venue or the extras. That's when things blew up. She snapped, said I wasn't being supportive, said I didn't understand how stressful wedding planning is, that real family shows up when it counts. It got heated, and yeah, we both said some things we probably regret, and she blocked me for a few days after that. Eventually, she unblocked me, sent me the real sent me the wedding invitation. Inside was a sweet-looking card and a separate note that said, Attendance is reserved for those who have contributed to our celebration. Thank you for understanding. Mm, that just broke me. I sat with it for a few days, reread it, thought about whether I could find the money somewhere, put it on a credit card, take on more hours, maybe ask our parents for help. But then I stopped and thought, why am I doing this? Why am I bending over backwards to pay for a wedding that I wasn't even really invited to unless I could pay? I talked to my parents. They said I should just do it, keep the peace. It's a once in a lifetime event. My dad said you don't want to miss your sister's big day over a little money. My mom chimed in. But it's not just the money, it's the principle. I've never been asked to pay admission to someone's wedding. I get that weddings are expensive, but isn't it supposed to be about celebrating love and your loved ones, not invoicing them? So I made the hard choice. I didn't go. Now things are tense. My sister hasn't spoken to me since the wedding, which, from what I've seen on social media, it looked beautiful, guys. It was over the top gorgeous. My parents are disappointed. I'm the black sheep now, the one who chose money over family. But deep down, I still feel like I did the right thing for me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just being stubborn. But it feels like I was only welcome if I paid to be. And that just doesn't feel like love. What do y'all think? Do you all feel I was being overreactive? No. No. No, I don't. Not at all. Who who has a wedding and charges people to come as if it's a party, like like a club party, or I don't know. Nobody has a party where you're telling people that they have to pay to attend. And then for the mom to say it's a once in a lifetime event, or the dad to say it, what if it isn't? Unfortunately, people get divorced all the time. What if it isn't a once in a lifetime event? And then furthermore, I'm your sister and I'm not in the wedding? That's weird. That's bad. Like, what do you mean? And then I told you I could not afford it. And quite frankly, if my mom and dad wanted me to go, you pay for it then. I don't understand. That's that's crazy. And like she said, you could have scaled back. It was so many other things that could have been done as opposed to, oh, everybody else has to pay for it. And if his parents were so well off to have them pay, it's so many variables. I don't know. Guys, what do you all think? I feel like she's not overreacting. Do you feel like she should have just bit the bullet and paid for it and said, okay, because it's her sister, which I get? Or should she have done exactly what she did and not went? Because to me, it sounds like her sister was being a bridezilla and it sounds like a spoiled brat moment. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you all think. Comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.